we'll see what he chooses next week. We'll be right back with more First and 15.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Up the octave, go for it. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Easy peasy.
Welcome back to First and 15. Every Tuesday, Bert and I host the PPR podcast.
Yes.
Episode 8 was with two-time Pro Bowl center Larry McCarron, who played for the Green Bay Packers in the 70s and 80s, but he was also a member of the Wisconsin Broadcast Hall of Fame.
Yes. Probably my favorite part was when he gave the advice to young journalists, get into a different field.
Yeah, take a listen.
That's what it was, right?
Take a listen. Your advice for young broadcasters.
Don't get into it.
Stay out.
You know, to young people, I'd say get your at-bats. I mean, at first, be willing to get paid in experience and get your at-bats, because you never will get that, you know, comfort level on camera unless you get on camera. So I would say that. But I'd also say this, and you guys disagree if you want to, but set an age where it's happening or it's not. And if it's not happening for you, then get out and get on with your life. And so you don't want to you don't want to be doing what I'm doing when you're 69 years old.
Jeez, I'm closing in on that. Hey, check it out. And when you go to if you go to the YouTube page, PPR YouTube page, click a like or subscribe and join the thousands there. We're trying to get to 12,000 before the year is over, and we need your help. So hit the like button.
The like button, yeah.
Hey, can we come out to the two? Yeah, go ahead, Bert.
Last week, Drew Wessling led his Mount Carmel Sun Devils to a 42-0 win over RBV to improve to 5-0 in the season. That victory catching the eye of PPR Coach of the Week panel. Coach Wessling is the Prep Pigskin Report Coach of the Week.
Oh, that was well done.
I sounded just like you.
That was well done.
I know.
Well done.
Having played quarterback and been a head coach for a while, I know that each of those spots get way too much credit, way too much blame, and this is certainly the case for that. You know, guys are always going to get more credit than they deserve, and really we have a great staff, not just our coaching staff, but our school administration. It's a great district to work for. Most importantly, we have great players, specifically great seniors. So they've really led the way, and great teams, the players lead the way. Winning fixes a lot of problems, and we've had a lot of guys come out who weren't sure about coming out post-COVID and things like that. So the interest has been exciting, and we're hoping to continue to build on that momentum and give them reasons to stay excited.
Beautiful, stepping back. Okay, ball's on the right hash.
Possibilities are endless. You know, when we looked at the schedule, we thought we could win every game or we could lose every game. So it's a little stressful as a coach having that type of schedule, but it's exciting because you got to practice well every day, and you know, we're just trying to have a good Monday and get a chance to compete against Vista.
1, 2, 3.
All right, congratulations, Coach Wessling. It is almost time to bang the gong, signifying the start of the granddaddy of them all, the Prep Pigskin Report.
Bert, I wonder what's cooking. I'm Bert. I wonder what's cooking on tonight's show. Let's find out, starting with Brandon Stone.
Brandon Stone here. Hey, on Thursday, Jalen Daniels got an offer from Syracuse, and on Friday, he has to show why he got it. We'll have that game against the Saints coming up in your City Game of the Week. Now, let's go around, baby. Johnny, take it away.
Thank you, Brandon. Second week in a row, I have a smile on my face. Why? Because we're at a viewing party. I'm flying high with some amigos here at Best Pigskin Brew in Vista. Stick around PPR to see all the highlights. For now, out to Mike Milburn.
Well, we're out here at the Snake Pit at Canyon Hills, where they're taking on the Mira Mesa Marauders. Were the Rattlers able to put the sting on Mira Mesa? Tune into the PPR to find out.
A fun-filled homecoming night here at El Capitan as they host the undefeated Sultans in the East County Game of the Week. Will the Vaqueros be the ones to hand Santana their first loss? Find out straight ahead on the PPR.
It's senior night at Sweetwater as the Red Devils take on the San Ysidro Cougars in our South Bay Game of the Week. A pair of seniors stole the show on senior night. Find out who at the top of the hour on the Prep Pigskin Report.
North County Game of the Week, 4-1 La Jolla Country Day. Coming in, taking on 3-1 Orange Glen. And first-year head coach Tito Smith will have all the highlights in just a few minutes. Sit tight.
Squad Up takes me to Point Loma tonight. Stay tuned for it all later tonight on the PPR.
Welcome to week 7 of season 23 of the Prep Pigskin Report. We have 10 pounds of highlights and only an 8-pound bag to put them in. Saddle the horses, we ride, starting with the fun in Claremont. This always a special moment. This is the Circle Friends Pink out at Claremont. Players walk in with special needs students, their classmates, and it's just always emotional. That's Clash Osborne. Should he stay or should he throw now? It's Hatanuin, 7-0 Mission Bay. First quarter, Osborne, should he stay or should he throw now? That's to Deshaun Thompson. Mission Bay up 14-0. Osborne again, should he stay or should he throw now? To Newin again. If he stays, there will be trouble. If he throws a third time, there's even more trouble. 21-0 Mission Bay. Robert Vilchris for Claremont from 7 yards out. Good tough run there, but Claremont just not enough as Jackson McPhee is picked off by Thompson. Mission Bay wins at 42-6. Clash Osborne, 5 passing touchdowns. Hey, is he a Silver Pigskin? Should he be on the watch list? 1 rushing touchdown, 18 of 26, 241 yards passing. Let's head south. By day, he turns small portfolios into big portfolios. By night, he wears the red jacket. No matter the gig, Bo Fertig has the Midas touch. He joins us now.
All right, thank you very much, Paul. I appreciate that. We're here at Sweetwater as the Red Devils are taking on the San Ysidro Cougars in our South Bay Game of the Week, presented by National City Mile of Cars. It's senior night at Gail Devers Stadium. In the opening quarter, Sioux High's Fabian Venegas gets loose off the right side and gets the party started with a 69-yard touchdown run. It's 7-0 Red Devils early. Next, Sweetwater possession. Javier Sanchez takes this run 62 yards to the house. This Sioux High ground game would make FedEx proud, rushing for more than 200 yards in the first quarter. Now to the second. The Red Devils special teams brings the smoke off the edge. Cesar Guerra scoops it and is tackled inside the Cougar 15, where Venegas take care of the rest. The senior had a career-high 4 rushing touchdowns and more than 200 rushing yards. Reliable, powerful, and top-level performance. No, I'm not talking about the vehicles at National City Mile of Cars. It's Sanchez, who had 3 rushing scores and more than 100 rushing yards. Show me the National Mile of Cars scoreboard. The Devils accounted for more than 400 rushing yards on the ground, crushing the Cougars 56-7.
Well, the linemen, they were blocking good, making holes for me. Could have done it without them. You know, once I seen the big hole, I ran and just made it to the end zone. It feels great, you know. All the seniors, we work hard for this, and going out with the dub feels great.
And Sweetwater opens league play with a win. Coach Hernandez is undefeated in league play at this point. And once again, thank you to our longtime sponsor, National City Mile of Cars. We will now send it to a person we're all thankful for. Brandon Stone, take it away.
Oh, Bo, you wonderful man. Let's not waste any time. Saints Lincoln. It's got to happen. It's going to happen right now. Bring it on up. City game of the week. And it starts with this man, Jalen Daniels, quarterback out of Lincoln, just getting an offer from Syracuse. You know, their head coach went to Morse, so it's no surprise he found a Lincoln guy. And you can see why here. He brings in the wide receivers. Hey, we're going to block in this full house scheme. Oh, no, we're not. Rod, toss back, flea flicker, goes to Nathan Acevedo. It seems strange to watch him catch a normal pass when he makes all the acrobatic ones, putting them on the board. But Jalen not done. Roll back throw. Give me more. Nice one, Marcus Moore in the end zone there for the touchdown, and he's not done going to him yet. Take a look at this. 2 men on Moore, and boy, does it not matter at all. 3 touchdowns there. But did you think the Saints were done? No, they aren't. And it starts with Grayson Halton. Take a look at this. Makes the catch. Mind you, he's a defensive lineman, and bonk. He's pretty darn good. And so is Justin Johnson. Beautiful catch there, gets the toes in, only needed 1, gets 2 of them. And then how about we go back to Grayson again. Fade route for a defensive lineman. He's pretty good, you see what I'm saying. But tonight, Lincoln, gosh darn it, they were better. Crispy, well, that is a pick, and that's the 6. And that's how the Saints put it away, plus the turnover chain on top of it. Let's go ahead and look at that Jersey Mike's board, shall we? Final 34-18. Lincoln gets the victory.
It was a great game. You know, we slowed down in the second half, but we found a way to get the win, and that's what matters. You know, I think we're doing pretty good. You know, people didn't know your name, didn't know who you were, and all of a sudden you're getting offers from Syracuse. It's great, you know, but at the end of the day, I can only go to one college, so, you know, where I decide.
The Syracuse recruiter there, Tony White, also has been who was at SDSU before then, so a lot of ties into getting him that Syracuse offer. Back to you guys.
Wow. You could have a silver Pigskin podium with just Lincoln players.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's, boy, someone's going to be left out, and we're going to have to, well, that's going to be a lot of angst. Yeah, we just apologize. We're starting to apologize now. The apology to her. Bert?
You're not bringing up my Ron Burgundy moment earlier? You're not doing that.
Bert, we're about to get to the mic'd up segment.
All right.
This is where you talk. Tell us about Ryan Odom. Bert, speak.
You know, a linebacker all over the field. I love these kids because it seems like every kid we do now has a 4.0 grade average. It translates onto the field, just being an intelligent football player. You watch him, he lines up anywhere. He's always in the mix. You know, it's kind of like when we watch Trey White. You get these Ivy League guys that the coaches try to fool, but you can never fool those guys. Those aren't the ones you go after. But just a smart football player makes plays all over the field.
All right. Through the lens and microphone of Tim Gaughan, this is Sounds of the Game. Number 34, your featured athlete.
I'm going to go to my high school, Ryan Odom, and this is the Sounds of the Game. Turn me up, boy. Hey, turn me up. Turn me up. Let's go. Dash, turn right. Go. Turn right, turn right, turn right. Turn right. They're not going to run trips, bunch, quads empty again, bro. They literally did that to screw with our head and try and get us to pursue on the run. Go return! Go return! I got 5. Ideal. Good? Good. Good. Yeah, baby! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Play number 1, Claremont, Scott Sullivan, off his foot, off his hand, and then grabs it in. Great concentration for the catch. Play number 2, Army-Navy, Ashton Reed with the catch. He gets back across the field, makes a couple nice moves, and he scores for the touchdown. Play number 3, Sweetwater Red Devils, Fabian Venegas comes out of the scrum. He's got sweet feet. He bounces home, and he will get outside and score for the Red Devils. Play number 4, El Camino's Kaya Reed. His pass is deflected. Elton Hurd grabs it and rolls out for a big gain to get the Wildcats into the red zone.
Vote now on any of our social media platforms. Results at the end of the show. Hopefully we'll have a little music on it. All right, let's head north where Nick James stands by. Sir James, before you get started, I just want to say the La Jolla Country Day quarterback's name properly one time this season. Please tell us about Vito Bassapizio.
Vito Bassapizio. Yes, the young man played in the second half. He didn't start the game. I don't know exactly what happened, but I know he did play in the second half, and he did lead him to a touchdown for our North County game of the week this evening. So we got the La Jolla Country Day coming in at 4-1 and taking on Orange Glen. The Patriots at home, they're 4-1, trying to get to 5-1, or trying to get to 4-1 on the season. Homecoming, always exciting. Patriots, yeah, in full force. Torrey strike first, though. Matthew Davis, he's going to call his own number, and he's going to go in right here. Makes it 6-0 at that point. And then we go for 2 to make it 8-0 for the Tories. Here come the Patriots, though. Dennis Andrew finds Malachi Kills, back juke, and he's doing work. 50 yards out, rolling like a big shot. Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop. Gone. They missed the 2-point conversion or the PAT. They trail 8-6. Andrew, he's got options. Pass that ball like Stockton. He's got options. Jonathan Littlejohn, yeah! Okay. Went for 2, makes it 14-6. Patriots. More from Andrew. He's still got options. Pass that ball like Stockton. Devin Sanchez doing work, gets home, extra effort, 27 yards out, touchdown, Pats, 21-8, they lead. Andrew up top again. Look at this crazy catch, Paul Rudy and Bert Grossman. Oh my goodness. Malachi Keels, Utah State is on him like white on rice, and they need to be on Andrew as well. 5 TD passes tonight. He was on a good one. They win 35-14. They improved to 4-1 on the season. Tories dropped to 4-2. We caught up with Keels after they sang the school fight song on homecoming night.
We've been sacrificing a lot of our summer and years ahead. COVID, we just put a bunch of work in, and that's why we look like how we do now. First year coach, but he has a lot of knowledge. He knows exactly where to put us out there. That's why we're 4-1, and we're ready for anything.
That young man, Malachi Keels, is the absolute truth. So I'm going to toss it down to Allison. We'll have much more in just a few minutes coming up from the North County. Allison, take it away down there.
Hey, thank you so much, Nick James. You know, this was a really exciting one, so let's go ahead and get right into the highlights between Santana and El Cap for the El Cajon Ford East County Game of the Week. And check this out, a beautiful night at El Capitan's homecoming. Congrats to Faith and Skylar on being named King and Queen. And the sunset to start out, that wasn't so bad either. The Vaqueros strike first in this one. This punt goes short right into the hands of Julian May, who takes this all the way into the end zone. Look at him go, and it is 7-0 El Cap. Now, you've probably heard the name Savion Oakley coming out of nowhere right here with the pick, but it doesn't stop there, and he says, why not? Let's go for 6. Just like that, it is 14-0 El Cap. And oh, you thought Savion was done? Well, he's not. Check out this play of the week worthy catch in the end zone. That toe tap was something. Check that out. And this one stayed in the Vaqueros lasso. Showed me the El Cajon Ford final, 35-0 El Capitan. Let's hear from the players of the game.
It felt great. All week we prepared for this. We worked hard, and we know we got to execute the plan. We got to believe in each other, and we just worked hard and did what we had to do.
It's amazing. Since we've been doing it since the Pop Warner day, since we were 5. You know, it's cool to be out here, especially since it's my son. Yes.
Yes, excited. We're ready to see Paul.
Very excited.
Paul Rudy.
So I know the Oakley brothers are probably watching this right now in the studio, but they were excited to see you, Paul, and I'm excited to see their in-studio segment coming up. But for right now, I'm going to send it out to my good friend, Bree. Bree, take it away.
Thanks so much, Allison. What a game we had here in our Game of the Week between undefeated Carlsbad and Torrey Pines. They don't call it Game of the Week for nothing, so let's jump on into the highlights. So, the Lancers coming out of the tunnel and getting things rolling for us tonight in this Avocado League matchup. In the first few seconds of the game, Torrey Pines, Easton Clements coming hot right out of the gate, too quick for the Lancers, flying 68 yards down the field, putting Torrey up 7-zip. Now still in the first, Julian Sayin under center for the Lancers, hitting his target, Barrett Brennan, for the 66-yard touchdown pass. That PAT would go on to be no good, but the score is now 7-6. We move to the second quarter. Torrey's Remy Bear finding Easton Clements, and that is someone you don't want to leave open. That 48-yard touchdown pass would give the Falcons the 27-13 lead over Carlsbad. Now we're going to go on and jump on to the fourth quarter, and Carlsbad's Matt Moore takes this handoff. He turns on those jets, makes his way through traffic. Look at this right here. He goes 80 yards to be exact down the field, putting the Lancers within one at 27-26. Yeah, this is Game of the Week material. Then it's Remy Bear tossing it up and landing in Easton Clements' hands for the 15-yard touchdown pass, giving Torrey the go-ahead lead at 33-28. 7 seconds on the clock. Julian Sayin with the dart to Josh Davis. Miracles happen. Lancers fans, prayers are answered everywhere. Guys, show me the board. Carlsbad winning this heartstopper, 34-33. We were able to catch up with a few players of this game, so let's go on and take a listen.
Honestly, it just translates by hard work. You know, we got down in the first half. We just had to pull through. And, you know, they put the ball in my hands, and I went and scored for us, and we had to hold on and come back.
Now our coach threw up a good play, and we just had to execute, and we did. So, good weeks of practices and focusing up and doing your part. And I think we'll have a good shot.
And earlier in the 1st and 15, we spoke with our player of the game, Josh Davis. So let's go ahead and take a listen to that.
We're down there with 7 seconds left. We weren't sure what we were going to call. And then Coach Mack, Coach Swain, our receiver coach, they have so much confidence in us. So we went comebacks on both the outsides. And Julian found me in the corner of the end zone and perfectly placed ball.
You know, a lot of people are talking about the Open Division playoffs and perhaps you and Cathedral Catholic meeting. Do you guys feel like you can play with the Dons?
One of the biggest things we've been preaching this season is one game at a time. So today our only focus with Torrey Pines, trying to get to 6-0. Next week we're going to try to get to 7-0. But for sure, yeah, we're definitely looking to be able to compete in the Open Championship with those caliber teams.
Alrighty, what a game. Like I said, Carlsbad still undefeated. For now, I'm going to send it out to Paul back in the studio. Thanks so much.
Take a bow, Bree. Take a bow, young lady. Come on.
Thank you.
All right.
All right,
All right, she did great. The Rock Church's Miles McPherson has joined the PPR team, and Miles' segment quickly becoming one of the most viewed elements out of our social media weekly deluge. The message from Miles has a central theme: football is family. And nobody delivers that message with more conviction than the pastor from the Rock Church. This week, Miles visited the campus of Kearney High.
This year is not defining you. You are going to learn something. You should. Do not let this year be wasted by not learning what you're supposed to learn. Because next year is going to be awesome. Even seniors, y'all going someplace, is going to be awesome. But if you think, what have you learned from this experience to make you a better man? Now, if you're a better man in school, if you're a better man at home, you're going to be a better man here, vice versa. So if you can identify what one thing you learned about being a better man from this year, that you can apply to tomorrow, to the next day, to the next day. Because if you haven't thought about it, it's still in your head. You just haven't thought about it, and you haven't applied it to your life.
That was Pastor Miles McPherson at Kearney High. The entire message can be seen on KUSI.com as well as our Instagram platform. And don't forget, this year, the Silver Pigskin Gala is moving inside perhaps one of the greatest venues, one of the 7 wonders of here in San Diego, the Rock Church. It has a state-of-the-art broadcast facility, a world-class reception area, and a red carpet area that will host all our award winners, and a potential to seat 3,000 of you. So save the date, everybody. November 30th, Silver Pigskin Gala number 23. The PPR is coming right back.
memory that stands out to you about, the PPR, being on the PPR or seeing something on the PPR?
Well, obviously, my favorite memory was actually, going to the gala. It was cool, that we got picked up from a limo from our houses. We got to bring a date. And, me being me back in the day, I had 2 dates. I don't know if you remember. So, it was kind of cool, to actually sit there and go over the season highlights throughout the season and whatnot and get to the grand finale. And it was just an exciting experience just to, kind of be recognized for your talents and, your hard work throughout the season and so on and so forth,
That's 2005 Silver Pigskin winner Abraham Muhazy hosting our new segment called Pigs from the Past. This week, Abe chats with 2005 Silver Pigskin finalist Brandon Sullivan, who did bring 2 dates. I remember that, to the gala. Oh, boy. They all got along, too. You can see the entire conversation with the former Poway Titan right now on KUSI.com, as well as all of our social media platforms. It's a fun chat. Mr. Muhazy, you're doing great work with that segment. Let's spin the PPR wheel and see how quickly we can traverse the county, starting with Bo Furtig in the South Bay.
Yeah, it's nice to see DeMarco Sampson and Sullivan on. Both Aztecs, we always talk about local kids staying around. They had a great team with Ryan Lindley. But let's go ahead and get into that South Bay game. It's Chula Vista against Castle Park. At Castle Park, it's the coin toss. We get into the second quarter. Chula Vista's Giovanni Barrios goes untouched off the left side for the 43-yard touchdown. Spartans trailing 11-7. Stay in the second. Chula Vista, it's deja vu. Barrios again, this time from 27 yards, maneuvering his way through traffic. Spartans take the lead, 13-12. We're staying in the second. It's an exciting second quarter. Jose Jackson takes it all himself. This one measuring 74 yards for the touchdown. Trojans regain the lead, 17-14, but it's all Spartans in the second half. Jacob Pedroja with his 27-yard touchdown pass to Jacob Davidson. Davidson had 3 touchdowns on the night, 2 rushing, 1 receiving. Spartans scored 28 unanswered, winning 42-17 over the Trojans. And I know that will make my comrade and partner Nick James very happy, being a fellow Spartan. Spartans get up over 500 at 3-2 overall. Nick James, go ahead and take it away.
Coach Bannister and the boys, Bo, yeah, nice W for them down there in the South Bay. Good win for the Spartans. Yeah, class of 91. Yeah, I played with Donnie Edwards. Woo, woo. Let's go. Let's roll what we got going on in North County. That would be the Nighthawks from Del Norte taking on Poway. Martin Hill, he told me he wanted to go to San Diego State, and he breaks one off proper. 43 yards for the tub, 7-0 Del Norte. Poway gets the rock right back. Dylan Curry to Wences Juarez, 37-yard strike, 14-7 Poway Titans. Connor Rath, I'm putting you on the podium, young man, right now. 20-yard touchdown, 21-7. This young man has been balling all season, El Jefe. Here comes Del Norte. Jack Schneider to Jonah Kang, 25-yard touchdown pass. Kang, good grab, 21-14 right there, but Del Norte's pass is intercepted by Nico McBride. 21-14 Poway. At that point, Poway beats Del Norte in this game, 28-14. Connor Rath balled out, 25 carries, $174, and 3 touchdowns tonight. He was a boss for Poway as they get the W in this one. I'm going to toss it down to John Duran. We'll come back for one more game in the North County. John, take it away. Go show me your grub on, John. What you got going on?
Thank you, Nick. I'm here at Best Pizza and Brew in Vista, where every Monday you get 75-cent wings and $1.50 slices an hour before they close. Excuse me while I get knighted. Okay, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. We are here with the Tri-City Christian Eagles. Big homecoming win tonight. Big win tonight. I'm looking for Taze here, Nick, and John. Taze here. Big win tonight. Tell me about tonight's win.
It was a really fun night. Our homecoming, we just came to show out. I'm just glad that we were able to get some of our non-starters in, some of our freshmen who just started playing this year. It was kind of fun.
Looking ahead, what is the goal for this TCC team?
Goal for this TCC team is to just, we came out a little slow. We started off with some struggles, but we're hoping this is a turning point and that we can just come back stronger these next coming weeks.
And John, we're here, getting back to normal. Viewing party, what's it like being here Friday night with this big community?
Oh, Friday night with this community, I love these people. They're always there for you. They're always out here supporting. We started off rough in the season, but they were there through it all. So we just love y'all. Thank God for this opportunity, and thank you.
There you go. Tri-City Christian always know how to put on a viewing party. Now, Allison, out to you.
Hey, thank you so much, John. That looks like a lot of fun, and you look like you're filling your stomach, something I would really like to do at this moment. Anyways, one more game out east for you, so let's go ahead and get right into those highlights. It's the Monta Vista Monarchs at Mount Miguel. We pick things up in the first quarter. Mount Miguel with the ball. Davion McGowan follows some blocks and escapes for the 39-yard touchdown run, putting Mount Miguel up 7-0. But they aren't done yet. Ruben Hernandez finds a crease right here and torches the defense for 44 yards of his own, making it 28-0. Now in the third quarter, Ruben Hernandez decides he's not finished yet. He breaks a few tackles here and finds the end zone 48 yards later, making it 35-0 Mount Miguel. And, well, Ruben Hernandez apparently still isn't done. He finds the hole and bursts to the end zone untouched for the 59-yard touchdown run. Mount Miguel runs away with this one, the final 41-0. And he would have a hat trick and 151 yards. That's just touchdown runs, guys. That's absolutely insane. Congrats to him on a great night, and that will do it for us out east. Paul, we'll go ahead and send it back to you in the studio.
All right. Get home safely, Allison. Job well done. Bert, what do you say we go to the Point Loma at Scripps Ranch contest? The Falcons take the field with their Pop Warner counterparts. Always fun. Jax Leatherwood throws to Ninja Richards for the 70-yard hookup. Man, that kid's got a big league arm. He's another young quarterback that we're going to get to watch for. 14-0 Scripps. Then there's Xander Medina stripping the quarterback. Jawanzo Smythe takes it in for the 30-yard touchdown. Falcons are up 21 points now. Point Loma does get on the board. Aaron Lee from 5 yards out. They're within 14 when number 23 crosses the goal line. But then it's Leatherwood again, this time to another one of his popular targets. You know what? You pressure him, he buys enough time. Pretty mobile guy for such a tall guy. Finds Connor Lawler for the score. Scripps Ranch goes on to win 48-14. The Falcons 5-0 in 2019 when they finished 12-0. So they're off to a 5-0 start, Scripps Ranch is. All right, coming up on the PPR, we have a Pigskin idol, Canyon Hills football player, Carissa Andre, who also was the homecoming queen. Oh. So, and plus, the Yoakley twins are joining us in a little bit. We'll be right back.
It definitely gives you courage and like confidence, because I know even me, like I would always have stage fright, but being out with my team, I feel a lot more prepared, not so like butterflies in my stomach, like we're all working together.
Everyone on the team is like a family. We all push each other to be better, and I look forward to our 6th period practice every day, and just such a positive environment.
We go home really defeated sometimes just because we're like, we've done better than this. But honestly, it always comes out in the end, and we're always like hitting in the end, and everything turns out just how we want it to because we're practicing right. And he pushes us, and even if we have like a bad practice, he always texts us and is like, I'm proud of you, like, I know you can do it, it's a rough day, we got it tomorrow.
Welcome back to the Prep Pigs Report. That was Bree Savant, Squad Up Chat with Point Loma Cheer. You can see the entire Squad Up on all our social media platforms. But let's head north one last time. This is Nick James. You're up, Nick.
Oh, thank you, Paul. Yeah, we got one more game to get to. We're going to roll that right now. That'll be Ramona taking on the Rancho Buena Vista, the Longhorns against the Bulldogs. Ramona's rock, Devin Sobsack. 20-yard TD pass right here to Azian Enriquez. 10-0 lead for the Ramona Bulldogs. RVV has the ball. Colin Lester is picked off right here, and that's going to be a pick six. So it's going to be 24-0 as the Ramona Bulldogs are off and running. More from Sobzak, 23-yard pass right here to Travis Kerr, no relation to Steve Kerr. 30-0 at that point. Ramona wins this one, 45-6. Sobzak, nice game. 3 touchdown passes on the evening. Paul, I'm going to toss it back over to you and beat these Coyotes out of Escondido.
All right, Nick, and brace, Nick, if you can watch from out there. Time now for the most terrifying 3 minutes in all of live television. Not only is she making her broadcast debut, but she is doing it as homecoming royalty. Please put your hands together for PPR Pigskin Idol Queen Carissa. Your last name is pronounced?
Andrade.
Andrade, everybody.
Hey, Paul, last week I was crowned homecoming queen at Canyon Hills, and now this week I get the honor of being your PPR Pigskin Idol. Let's take a look at my assignment on the game, Canyon Hills versus Mira Mesa. Brawley, roll the highlights. Here at Canyon Hills, our JROTC is out on the field after a moment of silence for the late head coach of Mira Mesa, Coach Thompson. Starting in the first quarter, the Marauders' Xavier Thomas takes the handoff and takes it to the end zone for the 13-yard touchdown, making it 7-0. Now in the second quarter, Aiden Adams launches it to Santino Scambarelli to put a score on the board for us Rattlers, 14-7. During the fourth quarter, 4th and 3, Canyon Hills won't go down without a fight as Aiden Adams scans the field only to find freshman Lavelle Teague open in the end zone. Lavelle makes the catch and makes it 21-13. But the Marauders put this one on ice a few minutes later as the X-Man takes it to the 8 yards into the end zone for his 3rd score of the game. And that's how this one ends as Mira Mesa takes it by the final 28-13. Afterwards, we spoke to the star of the game, Xavier Thomas.
Xavier, you had an amazing performance tonight, 3 touchdowns in fact. So tell me, how did you use last week's win as momentum for tonight's step?
Well, last week we didn't perform as we should have, and I use that as motivation to come back this week prepared. And Coach Thompson's mental was in our brains the whole time, and we're doing it for Coach Thompson, and that's what keeps us going. And my line was blocking really good. We kept the intensity.
All right, the reason why you didn't do the interview is you're in the other opposing team's uniform, right?
Yeah.
All right, so so Yvette stepped in for you. Tell us about your game tonight. Did you get on the field at all?
No, I actually didn't play tonight.
So from your perspective, Mira Mesa obviously playing with a lot of emotion. Tell us about your take on the game.
I honestly thought that it was a really good game. Obviously, some things could have been better, but I think in the end, just exhaustion kind of set over most of our team.
Do you feel endangered out there?
No, I love playing with them.
Because you're a position player, right? What position do you play?
I'm a receiver and a corner, and occasionally linebacker.
So you're going to get knocked around some.
Yeah.
And you're all right with that?
Yeah.
What do the parents say?
My mom's not happy about it. But
well, at least you're honest. And then we had the great pictures of you. That might be one of the firsts in this county. You're on the football team, and you're also the homecoming queen.
Yeah.
So tell when you got that, because your king was on the team, right? So,
yeah.
So tell us about that emotion.
It was really cool, honestly. I didn't really expect much out of that because we did run, and it's like a little joke, and we ended up winning. And it was pretty fun.
Well, that's a picture that if I were you, young lady, I would frame that because that's something you look at for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Hey, Carissa, you did great.
Thank you.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
All right, coming up, we have more PPR. Don't wander off. All those elements are coming up. Bert will be back. The Yoakley brothers are here. They're getting in trouble all over the place. We got to call security right now. We're coming right back with more PPR.
It's on my dad's side. It's a family name. It's a family name in Somalia, and then it's really known. And so yeah, and then my mom was like, let me put it together, and yeah, I just love it. A lot of people love it.
Let's go, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
The motivation is my family came from Yemen, a third world country. I came here when I was 6 years old, and then we just came from nothing. And then every day when I have stuff like I just don't want to do, I think about like how my mom just got here, all the hard work she had to do, and it just reminds me that I just got to do it to make my mom happy, to make my family happy, to make my name, to let everybody know about my name, my family's name.
Allison Edmonds, your stories just keep getting better. Mohammed joining that list of athletes in the Hollandia Dairy Fan Fave Contest. We're going to compile all our student athlete spotlights into one contest at the end of the season. You, the people, will pick who the Hollandia fan favorite is. We'll honor that young man at the Silver Pigskin Gala on November 30th. All right, welcome back to the Prep Pigskin Report. I'm joined by Queen Grossman. We're going to talk about the...
Don't be like Carrie. I don't want any pig blood to come down on me.
Before we forget, toast to Mohammed.
Gently.
Cheers, Mohammed from Landier. All right, let's talk about Jonah Zimmerman. He's tonight's inductee into Shaq's Pig Pen.
Do you want me to take this off or do it with this
I think you should do it without.
I think I should too.
Okay.
Again, I don't know where these kids come from. 6'4", 300 pounds, just a big kid that can move. In open space, you see him a lot moving around. Has some interest through the academies, which you know he's good then. Character guy, grades everything. Just a great guy, great team leader, but also gets out in the open space. And you watch him pull, and he actually gets out in the open space and can move his feet. At that size, amazing.
This is this week's inductee into Shaq's Pig Pen.
Every time they call me to pull, I love to pull. I love to run full speed, full throttle. That's just my favorite play. Pancaking someone, it's so satisfying to see someone on their back. I try to do that every play.
His motor, he's got a motor. He's a practice player. He's very smart, and it translates to the physicality of the game. He can root guys out, play inside of a phone booth, and play the ground and pound game. He's got that wonderful combination of intellectual and brutality at the same time.
Just a legacy, you know, just hearing the name Oceanside, you know, it's just a bunch of greats. I mean, Junior Seau, that's just one of them, one of the big ones. I mean, you have a big legacy and you have a lot of weight carrying on your shoulders, and that's just something you want to prove. You want to be one of those greats. You want to be one of those greats. It's a great thing to hear.
So, Bert, here's Zimmerman in action tonight against Mission Hills. Some guys just look like they hurt, you know, when you play against them. Here's a solo tackle right now. You just hard man.
Yeah, and intelligent, too. We all know offensive linemen are the smartest position, even though I was a defensive lineman, which proves it.
Well, you certainly proved that tonight. Oceanside punt formation, Mission Hills. Melo Chapman recovers the fumble on the punt, runs it for a touchdown. The Grizzlies take a 14-point lead. Then it's now back in at quarterback is Jack Madsen with the keeper for the 24-yard rushing touchdown. 15 can't find anyone to throw to, so Patrick Mahomes it into the end zone. Madden then passes a 9-yard touchdown pass to Jaden Williams. Coming up as we go the other way in the fourth quarter. You know, geez, a lot of schools would like to have that as a starting quarterback. And then Oceanside with the ball. Max Mullen with a 6-yard touchdown pass to Tanner Hullen for the face saver. It's 31-12, Mission Hills on top. Madsen, 2 passing touchdowns and a 24-yard rushing touchdown. The final score again, 31-12. All right, next stop. Eagles at Titans. Olympian at East Lake in the South Bay. That's Teacher Appreciation Night. They're showing their white. This is Jordan Blond with the quarterback keeper from 25 yards out as East Lake takes a 14-0 lead. Number 13 making a bunch of people miss as he finds the corner of the end zone. Then it's Blond into Isaiah Hinojosa for the 33-yard touchdown catch. East Lake up 21-0. Then it's Jordan Swan with the 47-yard punt return score. He'll gather it in at the 46. Finds one blocker, then he makes one man miss, he finds an open water, and then folks, we got ourselves a convoy as he goes all the way into the end zone, 10-5 touchdown. Parker, East Lake with the ball, Parker Patterson with the 20-yard touchdown run, or excuse me, is that a pick six, or is that a touchdown run? Anyhow, East Lake goes on to win this one big, 54-0. East Lake had 7 total sacks in the win, again, 54-0. El Camino at La Costa Canyon, it's pink out for Breast Cancer Month at LCC. That's Kyle McCormick with the 58-yard touchdown run. He gets between the 2 safeties, and look out, no one's going to catch him. 7-0 Mavs. El Camino has the ball. Zuriel Eatman with the 5-yard touchdown run. We're tied at 14. And then it's Sam Zuza with the 48-yard field goal. We don't show enough special teams. Well, how about that as he splits the uprights? Then LCC has the ball in the third quarter. Connor Ancherico to Ryan Leong for the 43-yard touchdown catch. Pretty play as he fights his way into the end zone. Mavs up 21-17. Fourth quarter, McCormick with the 18-yard touchdown run as he just bowls his way. Now that is play of the week material as number 6. Some kids just have more heart than other kids, and that makes your final score 28-17, LCC on top. Bert, you have a ticket to ride. Oh, hey, do I have one more?
No, I got one more there, sir. Cathedral in Madison. It's almost like the Open Division Finals here, especially when Latuli getting on the board. Great job by TL on the TD. 7-0 CCHS. And now let's celebrate the end of the conservatorship. He's lucky. He's a star. That's Mr. Sutton, 31-yard touchdown, and decides to keep it going. Look, break the tackles, crosses the plane. That's another touchdown. Great job by Lucky. But Madhouse, they came to play. Jake Johnson on the pass from Reggie Johnson. Great touchdown there. But gosh darn it, it was just Cathedral's day. Marcus Ratcliffe sealing the deal there. 95-yard pick six. As Cathedral goes on to win final 51-6, 4 TDs for Lucky Sutton. Pretty darn good. Next up, modern day Bonita Vista. Salute to the military night. That's a beautiful one out there at Southwestern College. What a great venue. Too bad we're not going back there for the finals. Dominic Nankill. Here comes up. Here comes up. That's boom. Chris Snyder right there. Then celebrates a little too much, but I mean, I get it. Pretty cool celebration. You know, you do what you got to do. Right in his grill, too, when you throw the flag. Ouch. Nankill, not phased. Going to Cruz Estrada for the touchdown. 13-0 modern day. And then Jalen Hall in the end around, and he gets that end very around. 37 yards for the touchdown. 20-0. You get the idea. Nankill's got one more in him. Goes to Shiraz. Bunkum. Making the Buckham name real proud as they win 47-0. Thanks, Scotty Nunez, by the way. Good to see you. Next up, Westview RB coming through the smoke. And when you finally clears, you see that Megan Santos and Nick Angelo are your homecoming king and queen. And you also get to see Mark Sladak. That man is so good. 45 yards. The QB doing it with his legs. Pretty good. And then he goes this time to Chris Tanner. Right in the end zone. Touchdown from 10 yards out. 14-0. How about Frankie Franchina? I've been saying this man's name every week. I'm getting tired of it. But he's too darn good. 11 yards and in. Makes it 21-0. But Westview's got to do something, and they do. Ryan Herod going to Ryan Isbista. Great TD there. But too little, too late. Watch the drop here. That's not where the ball's supposed to go. Wesley Horner picks it up. That's a touchdown. Broncos win 60-7. Puts them at 4-2 on the year. And finally, the soon-to-depart Charles James, after winning the state championship, he's going to leave the Cavers at the end of the year, go see his family and hang out with them. It's easy to walk out the door when you know you got great guys like Damian Whitfield taking care of business. First, the 8-yard touchdown. Then he says, you know, I can do better than that. And he does 61 yards. By the way, it's a battle of Charles James' last 2 teams that he coached. It's pretty cool to see. On the UC side, Sammy Cooper. Good to see the 4th in here. Gets the QB sneak. And then let's see him do his work. This is why we know him so well. Rolls out, throws it, and goes to LaDainian Lawrence. And that's exactly how you would expect a man with that name wearing 21 to play. Great job at 47 yards. And then Sam finishes it by himself. That makes it 14-12. 2-point conversion going to Kaika Bell. Reaches for it, but it's just short. They say his knees down before it crosses the line. And that's why. Final score, San Diego 14-12. Controversy, but good game by both of them. Back to you guys.
All right, it's the Oakley twins are coming up next. Bert, you can ride off into the sunsets. Thank you. We'll see you next week.
I'm homecoming king. Remember that.
Yeah, you're homecoming queen.
Finally.
The Oakley twins are up next.
We're going to get a fly sweep with a lead blocker. Pause. There's our lead blocker. There's our fly sweep. Offensive lineman, everybody's moving in this direction. Looks like stretch type of blocking scheme, but the ball's a bad snap. So what do you do with it as a quarterback? Do you try to get the handoff in and the timing's offset, or do you keep it and make the best of a bad situation? What do you think? Let's watch. And pause. So everybody on offense has run this side of the ball. And it's the quarterback, who is a very talented athlete, versus two defenders. Did he miss the handoff? Bad snap? Or was this a design play to disguise and take advantage of deception? All I know this is it's going to work. He's going to make the first guy miss, great cut on the second guy, and then drag with leg drive into the end zone. So he can run it, throw it, catch it, and defend it. Great play. And that's Carroll's Corner.
Welcome back to the Prep Picks for It. Time for some hot air in the cool zone with not one Yoakley, but two. Savion was the featured element in Carroll's Corner, and his twin brother, Antoine, is also joining us tonight. Cool to see the coach talking about you, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, we have more of it up on social media, so you can see another play as well. All right, guys, we have highlights from tonight's homecoming game. I was watching you watch the video. Does that ever get old to watch yourself play football?
No, I just watch it every game. It's just amazing what me and my team did.
And Antoine, your thoughts about the game tonight?
Coach told us all week to just go out there and have heart and do your part, and that's what everyone did.
Playing for Coach Burner is a hoot, right? I mean, I think that's because he's as a father figure, is he not?
Yeah, he's a father figure. He's been for us like freshman year, and he's always been there for us. So yeah.
All right, you guys are twins, fraternal.
Fraternal
twins. Okay,
yeah.
So we have this still shot of you. This is actually a legal play, but it speaks to your athletic ability if we have it. Could we show the vertical leap of Savion? Man, tell us about that play.
I was going, juked out one guy. I saw that dude. I was like, he's pretty small, so I know I could jump over him, and I did it. It was a 50-yard penalty, but it was for the highlight.
But I'll tell you what, I would make that a poster, and I would look at that every day. You guys throw the ball to one another. You play together. What's it like having someone? Do you guys have a special kismet in the huddle that you kind of just know where each other's going to be?
Yeah, it's the chemistry. You know, we've been playing together since we were 5, so it kind of comes naturally.
And is that something in the huddle where you can just look at one another and say, okay, this is what
Yeah, when it's the play to him, I'll be smiling at him. I'm like, it's your turn, and just throw it deep. I know you get it.
All right, so playing in Lakeside, there's special traditions. I know you guys, and this is the one that I was thinking of. What's this moment like?
You want to do it?
Yeah, it's great. You know, the whole town comes out, watches you guys to get the start for the season, and it's just cool, all the support that's out there.
And what are your plans for the future?
Me, SCSU is my next step, I'm thinking, and to see how it goes.
And hopefully still D1 ball in your future, right?
Yes, sir.
You both think of that?
Yes, sir.
All right, Red Jacket Alex Eubank with this week's question. Take a listen.
Hey, Yoakley's brothers, what's your favorite thing to order at Coach Burner's restaurant?
Mine will be Sicilian pepperoni pizza, a large, and I just like the pepperonis because they're spicy, and that's my favorite.
How often do you guys get to Nicolosi's?
Not often, but when we do, we order a lot. A lot of pasta.
Because are there? Oh man, that looks good right now, doesn't it?
It looks amazing.
Let's talk a little bit about. You guys are twins, but you're also not the only family, right? I mean, you have how many brothers and sisters do you have?
4 brothers and 4 sisters, not counting us.
All right, so let's pull up that picture. I'm going to test you guys. Let's go left to right. Names and birth dates.
Go ahead, you.
Okay, Xavier, Anna, there's me.
Okay. All right, but so I don't suppose we can freeze that out. All right, so just tell us because your mom's a single parent, right?
Yes.
Well, let's talk about her, because she's really the star of the show, is she not?
Superwoman.
Yeah,
and if we could keep showing the family videos, I mean, what's it like in that situation? I assume you guys have to help out, do you not?
Yes. Yeah, she's raised us since we're a little kid by herself, and is seeing what she did with all 7 of us is just great, and she's a great role model to me.
Yeah, let's talk. Let's take a moment and say something to her right now.
I love you. Thank you for everything you do for me, Antoine, and much love.
Love you, Mama.
All right. Now, I hear all this time about twins knowing what each other's thinking. Do you have a magic marker?
I do.
All right. I want you to look at me. No, look at me. Look at me. I want you to write down a number between 1 and 100 and show it to the crowd. Look at me. Just look at me. Right down, and I want to see if you can get this. This is the ultimate twin test. All right, show the audience what the number is. What is the number he wrote down? Well, look at the camera and do your mental gyrations.
I'm gonna go with 7.
Oh my God! How did you do this? That is absolutely amazing. Holy, that is mind-boggling. All right, who do you guys have next week?
Mount Miguel.
All right, so good game. And hey, gentlemen, we had fun.
Yes,
Well, maybe we'll see you at the gala, one way or the other, okay?
Yes, I appreciate it.
All right, how about a round of applause for the Oakland Twins, all right? All right, are we going to go back and check in with John Duran? All right, John Duran, take it away, please.
Thank you, Paul. So earlier today, we had 5-0 Mount Carmel visiting 2-3 Vista. The question going into the game was, could Vista put up points against that Sun Devil defense that has proven to be one of the best in the county? Let's check the highlights to find out. That is your homecoming queen, Angelina Perez, and homecoming king, Dylan Serrano. Congrats to those two. Let's go to the first quarter. Mount Carmel with the ball. Quarterback Caden Gent takes it 3 yards for a score. 2-point conversion is no good. Mount Carmel up 6-0. Now in the second quarter, Gent connects with Luke Severe on a wide receiver screen. He gets taken down just short of the goal line. That will lead to Kazante Matthews. He takes it in for a 3-yard score. Mount Carmel up 13-0. Now in the second quarter, Vista with the ball. Derek McClintock, he takes a handoff, 76 yards for a score. Those are the first points Mount Carmel has given up since week 2. So a big score right there for Vista. Mount Carmel up 13-7. Now in the fourth quarter, Vista with the ball again. That is quarterback Russell Chavez. He's going to find McClintock in the corner of the end zone for a 10-yard score. Mount Carmel up 20-14. Mount Carmel with the ball now. Matthews puts the game out of reach for the Sun Devils on the 3-yard score. Your final score, Mount Carmel 26, Vista 14. And that will do it for me. Now I'm going to send it out to Mr. Paul Rudy. Paul?
Duran, drive home with a smile on your face. You did absolutely great tonight. And congratulations to your photog Drew as well. Brandon Stone is joining the main stage next. Web game coverage is coming up. The exciting conclusion to the Prep Picks report is something you simply can't miss.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the exciting conclusion of the PPR.
I sure miss AC/DC.
Sometimes you got to chop and screw the songs, Paul. It's a thing that we do.
Your Honor, Your Honor, you go.
Amen. Let's talk about it. Escondido and Valley Center. Sarah Roth, thanks for getting this man right here. The marching band coming on out. Boy, she did good. You know who's good? Valley Center. That's who. Colton Paxton going to Jake Dunkel. 12 yards and in, 19-0. VC at that point, but you can't cover Escondido without saying Viva Terrazas, 2-yard touchdown run, but it's a Valley Center kind of night. They win 33-6.
I have one. Chase Isadora shooting this Patrick Henry Morse game. and it's all about Elijah Luck.
Sunsets were so
Watch
good
the
tonight.
fake reverse here. Don't give it number 3 and come right into your living room.
That's the wildest of
Make
cats.
one guy miss, and then I see a lot of open water. And number 5 goes down the sidelines for the score.
Playing the Tigers, but they run the Wildcats.
Ah! All right, Lux again. Boy, what a luxury to have him. It's an 80-yard rush that sets up another Patrick Henry score.
Ooh, what
Lux
a
with
rush.
over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. The final score, 42-12. Patrick Henry wins this contest.
Time to grab those golden jackets. It's San Pasquale time as they face San Marcos. How about we get to Emmett Brown going 88 miles an hour to Christian Etheridge. That's a 50-yarder, and it puts San Marcos in the driver's seat 21-0. Good for San Marcos. It's been a tough year for them, but boy, they went at it all night. Brown to Etheridge again, this time 45 yards. As San Marcos, hallelujah, gets the first win of the season for a hard-working crew, final 36-7. Oh, by the way, one more thing. Don't forget, everything you want to see, go to the YouTube channel. You know why? Because over there you will find, welcome everybody to PPR Raw. All the highlights plus Big Time Hogcast will read you more highlights than you've ever seen before. Go on the tube now, go on it Saturday, and the other 5 days as well, and then come right back here on Friday. Just never leave.
Can I add one thing to that?
Yes.
Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button.
Gosh darn it. Hit that button. Hit it, hit it, hit it.
We
Hit
have
it,
one more
hit
thing
it,
left to
get
do.
it, Get it. Ow. Drum roll.
Hi, I'm Eric Johnson from Mission Bay High School, and the Play of the Week winner is...
The good times keep coming. Next week, Ashton Reed is our Pigskin idol. Get to give him his shirt on the set. Why? Because
really?
all y'all at home said this. Boom, I don't want to hear about your extended warranty on the car. Run gets the coveted garment.
The silk cashmere blend tee will be mailed to, well, we'll hand deliver it.
Hand delivered.
Hand delivered. So wear it with pride, young man, for
Mr.
you have
Union
earned
Man,
the
send
right.
a telegram. Who do you think you are? I am.
The show is now over, but we are not done.
No, we got to go to PPR After Dark in a couple seconds. Don't forget the replay at 5.
Check out our
Saturday.
Instagram platform. We're all going there. Bert.
I'm Brandon Stone.
I'm
I'll see
Paul
you
Rudy.
later.
And here's the Mission Hills Marching Band. We'll see you on PPR After Dark.